Grains and Grace. What's up?
Something's different. I'm trying to figure out what's John. John, okay, can you hear me, John?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Oh my gosh, I can see you, John. That's what's different.
Did we start?
Huh? Oh, yeah, I push record. You know what I just said is I can see you, John, when we're in person, I can see you all the time. Like I don't have to be on a Zoom meeting to see you, but
You made me think that we messed something up. I was like, what happened? We just had this figured out. What's
no,
going
that was
on?
that was all part of the shtick. That was all part of it. People are gonna
You
love this.
you didn't tell me this.
Uh-huh. I know. It's improv. It's perfect. It's beautiful.
Oh
It's what people
man,
want.
you're
It's what
messing with
our
me, bro.
longtime fans are desiring from YouTube content from us. But
Yes. So really, this is like going to be our first YouTube
yeah.
video.
Do you ever think that maybe people who have listened to the podcast maybe had us pictured totally different and now they're seeing us in real life and they're like, oh no.
They probably thought I looked a lot like Brad Pitt
Uh,
with bulging muscles.
no. No, they never thought that.
You don't you don't think so?
It's possible.
Huh. Well,
In the comments, please tell us how you had John pictured. Or if you don't like it, just close your eyes and keep listening.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I guess they can do comments now, can't they?
They can, yeah. That's the beauty of YouTube is we're open up to scrutiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so I don't know if it came out right. I don't know how much we're gonna edit, but welcome to the Grains and Grace podcast. I'm
Yeah.
John.
I'm Ryan. Nice to meet
Yeah,
y'all if you're new.
yeah. Glad to have you here. And we've got some exciting stuff. There's going to be lots of changes continuing to happen with our podcast. Uh, we are still going to keep on with the grains thing, and we're going to keep on with the grace thing, and we're going to add a few new elements as we go. And I think that we're going to hopefully be getting some guests on soon that can
Hmm.
join in with us and have the conversation with us. So that's
Exciting
exciting.
times.
Yeah, it is.
We almost need to start from scratch, though, for someone who maybe has just discovered us and has no idea what this whole thing is about. So, we're the Grains and Grace podcast, and there's two components. John, you want to talk about those two components?
Well,
Grains
there's
grace.
grains. Yeah, grains and grace. And so basically, what we like to do is we like to try a new beer every podcast and now every YouTube video and try it out and let you all know what we think of it. Hopefully, it's a beer we've never had, or if one of us has had, the other one's trying it for the first time. And we've had some really great beers. In fact, I think Brian's going to be putting together a compilation of some of those beer trials that we've done. And
Absolutely.
if you are a brewery owner and you want us to try your beer, we would love to try your beer. And you want to send it to the show, we can make sure we provide the address that you can send it to, and we'll give a review right here live on the air.
Yes, we will. And
And then
hopefully it's a good one.
yeah, and then the grace portion is we like to dive into the Bible a little bit and discuss different issues related to the text and our thoughts on it and ask questions and ask hard questions. I think we've got some pretty good conversations that for some people maybe they hadn't thought about it in that way, or for some people they're probably listening to us and thinking those guys are idiots.
Hmm. We are what we have referred to ourselves as armchair theologians, which I think is perfect. We know just enough to be dangerous, but we are by no way trained or really
Yeah.
have any authority to say anything that we're saying.
Right. So with that being said, what are we drinking today?
Well, podcast listeners will know that we are working through some beers from the great state of Minnesota. We are Kansas City boys and have been
That's
kind of stuck in a hole. So we had some Minnesota beers sent to us that we're trying.
that's funny that you called it the great state of Minnesota.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, I would have never put those two together. Great state in Minnesota. But
I'm just so excited. I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. But hey, before we get into the beer, I got a joke for you, John.
okay, let's hear it.
All right. How do you find Will Smith if he gets lost in a snowstorm?
How?
You look for the Fresh Prince.
That's so bad.
That's one of those like awful
No,
jokes I've always had.
no.
But the reason, you know why I told it. What's the beer that we're drinking today, John?
We're drinking Fresh Prince, cold IPA. It's another of the Shells beer. I think last week we had the what was that called last week? The old Scotch or something.
It was a Scotch ale, and it was
Yeah,
fine.
it
It was fine.
It wasn't. It was fine. It was fine. But this is an IPA. I do like IPAs, so
And I do too. So I'm kind of excited about this one. It's
ready
got
to
the cool.
try
We
this?
always talk about the can, and we never get to show the
Oh
can.
yeah, that's true. We don't look at that.
Yeah,
So
we're always describing it.
it is got the it has the it kind of reminds you of the show The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah, just enough to not get sued.
Yeah.
But you want to dig into this one?
Just enough. Yeah, let's do this. You ready?
Let's do it.
All right. Bottoms up, buddy.
Cheers.
Ooh.
Yeah. No, that one makes me happy. I'm glad you like IPAs. I always forget if you do, because if you didn't, we could be at odds right now.
Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool and all shooting
Some b-ball outside of the school.
When a couple of guys who were up to no good
started making trouble in the neighborhood. Man,
like
we're good. We should start a band.
Yeah, we really should.
Mm-hmm.
We can do. I was thinking of fusing polka and rap.
Huh.
You think there's something there?
Polka rap.
Polka rap. Yeah.
John, you had me at polka and rap.
Being the Germans that we are, I think we should have our polka.
Uh-huh.
But being Americans, we should probably have some rap.
It's got to exist already. I almost know it exists. If you were to Google it right now, you would absolutely find it.
Probably would. Hey, Alexa. No, wait, don't. I've got Alexa in here. Alexa's going to start talking here in a second.
But so,
and that's really good. It's got.
Yeah.
I really like the finish on it. It comes in and it hits you. It hits you with the hops, but it finishes really smoothly. A lot of hoppy beers, they're just like a loud guest in the house the whole time and leave loudly. This is one of those, comes in, hey, let's have a fun party, and leaves quietly out the back door.
Yeah. You're aware it's a bold beer the whole time, but at no point are you offended by it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly it. You're never offended by it.
You're like, so. When John comes to our house, I know John's got a big personality, but I like it and I appreciate it. I'm not offended by it. It's just the right amount. It brings joy and comfort to the house.
That's really sweet of you, Ryan.
Yeah, this beer is a John.
Oh God. You're a sweet guy.
You know, I do what I can. Thanks for listening to the Grains and Grace podcast today.
If you enjoy listening to the show, please support us by leaving us a 5-star review, like and follow us on Facebook, and support us on Patreon for as little as $1 a month.
Check out the description in this episode for all the links.